How are you all? I think you all are doing well. Welcome to Unique Edu Center. Unique Edu Center is continuously working with online classes. Today we will study the prose of class 12. This is the last lesson. It was written by Alfonse Daudet. He is a Frenchman. He is a novelist and a story writer. He passed away in 18. Now we will study the prose, that is story, written by Alfonse Daudet, who is a Frenchman. French teacher. Here you watch. The story is about a French teacher. The name of the teacher is Mr. Hamel. Mr. Hamel was not liked by the students, that is Franz boy. Franz is the narrator of the story. He narrates the story, the last lesson. So what is the last lesson? The last lesson is the last day of the teacher of his school, of the school of France. Franz did not love his teacher. Franz did not take well to the subject of French, that is French language. Mr. Hamel was the language teacher of him, that is of France. But what is the main story of this, the last students? Today we will study a prose, the last lesson. This prose was written by Alphonse Daudet. He was a Frenchman. He was a novelist and a story writer. Let's come to the storyline of the last lesson. What is the last lesson here? The last lesson is the last lesson of Mr. Hamel. The last lesson is a story which is narrated by Franz. Franz was a student of Mr. Hamel. Mr. Hamel was the French language teacher of France. So you understand who is Franz. Franz is a French boy, and Franz is one of the students of Mr. Hamel's school. Mr. Hamel worked 40 years in the school, and this is the last day of Mr. Hamel. He was very famous French teacher, and as this is the last day of Mr. Hamel, all the villagers of the village came to listen him. And Franz also realized that his teacher is Franz also realized that as Mr. Hamel is going from his school, he cannot understand or he cannot learn the French language. It is very essential for them to learn French language, as they are a dominated. They are dominated by German. Germans are very powerful at that time, and German has declared that the French language will not be studied or will not be. French hate the teacher, that is, French hate Mr. Hamel, as he did not like French language also. But as this is the last day of Mr. Hamel, France realized that it is very important to learn French language. So he also attended the gatherings, and with the villagers he also heard the speech of Mr. Hamel. He had given a great speech towards them. Mr. Hamel told that French language is very essential to learn because it is the time of German, and at that time France also attend the gatherings where Mr. Hamel was giving speech. In his speech, Mr. Hamel realized that the learning of French language is essential for him. He attended the gatherings as the teacher, that is Mr. Hamel, is going from this school. With the villagers, friends also gatherings. In his speech, Mr. Hamel has told that learning of French is very essential for all the French people, because at that time Berlin has declared that in France no language will be spoken. That is, in France people cannot speak French language. That's why all French language speaking people will be like a slave in future, because language is a thing by which one country can dominate to another country. We can take an example of formation of Bangladesh. Bangladesh was a country where all the people of Bengali lived. And here the Pakistan, a country where Urdu was the former language. Here Urdu they want to apply in Bangladesh. The people of Bangladesh understood that if they apply, if they make the national language of Bangladesh as Urdu, they will become slave. That's why they revolted against the East Pakistan, and then they win. Here also the story writer Alfonse by Mr. Hamel, he wants to make us understand that language of a country, the people of a country, the people who lived in a country, the people whose basic language is the main thing of them. So mother language is very essential for him. If he is by force given to talk with another language, then he will be just like a slave. But here France feels in another way. France feels that mother language one cannot forget. A Frenchman cannot forget French language. Just like a pigeon cannot forget its coo. As we cannot snatch the sound of coo from the pigeon, the French language also cannot be snatched by the French man. It is their mother language, so this language is automatically learned by him. But here, what Mr. Hamel want to say? Mr. Hamel want to say that to understand, to learn proper French, if they do not make themselves rich about their language, about their French language, any other will come and destroy their own language, and thus they will be like slaves. In this way, this is the basic theme. This is the basic summary of the prose, the last lesson, which was written by Alfonse Daudet, a French man. Thank you for watching. Stay with us.